This podcast is sponsored by Utocop. For more details, please click on the link that is in the description below. Welcome to episode 19 of On a Personal Note with Adarsh Sakre. On 18, we had Purav. Purav's episode is not yet out while we shoot this, but Purav's episode was amazing. It was something that I honestly didn't expect again. It went beyond my imagination. I've enjoyed that episode and I hope you do too. And today we are on 19 with another amazing individual. Before I introduce him, let's say hi to Abhiram.
Hello.
Hi, Abhiram. Hi. Is it Abhiram or Abhiram?
It's ABIRAMM. It's numerology.
Okay, so that's another story that we'll get into in some time. But today we meet Abhiram. So the first thing that kind of made me think about Abhiram was apparently a few years back a friend of mine told me that you had built a robot.
Yes,
right?
I did.
A robot, and the main thing of it was built for.
It was a replica of Curiosity model, which is built by NASA.
Okay.
So we tried to do that in an Indian version. So we just reduced the size, and then
Okay.
we gave a different approach, and then we tried to say that that was just to show that even this is going to be a start. Even we are going to come up with more and more. That was just a trailer to show people that we are capable.
You're
we can
capable.
do it.
You're capable of what?
We are capable of building such amazing technology, robots. It's not that I'm not saying I'm capable. I'm saying we all are capable,
Yeah.
and we can propel the entire human race forward.
Human race forward. So, like you heard it, right? That's his first sentence in the podcast, and he's speaking about propelling the human race forward. That's the intensity of Abhiram. And there was a stall setting.
Yeah.
It was a competition.
It was a competition, and that was like a state level where
Yeah.
people from all the different engineering colleges, professors,
Right.
and there are a few chief guests whom I did not remember well.
And they all got
They all
they really liked.
They liked, and our stall was from mechatronics department. That is
Okay.
from mechanical engineering and electronics engineering.
Okay.
It's a club. So we don't have anything called robotics engineering. We have something called mechatronics engineering. So in our department, in our stall, that was
That was the scene.
That
Like
was the scene.
you got a lot of attention that day.
yeah, that was the start.
Yeah.
That was the kickstart when I was
Yeah.
in Polytechnic. That was around 2012.
Oh man, it's been 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years.
So I heard the same story from a friend, and I said, "Dude, I really want to meet this guy. This is interesting," and I immediately got the feeling, Abhiram, that you're onto something big.
Yes.
I immediately got the feeling that in a few years we'll be seeing Abhiram's creation not only in our homes, but industries will want to use what Abhiram is creating. I am myself in a journey of understanding this guy, understanding what he does. And I said, let's document it, because in the years to come, I'm sure we'll see something amazing. He is the founder of a company along with his beautiful wife sitting here in the studio, Sumona.
Hi.
Yes, Sumona is behind the camera, but he's been accompanied by his wife here in the studio today, and both of them are creating something called Ignomagine.
Yes.
Yes, Ignomagine is the scene right now. He says that's the core of his life, which is into robotics.
Robotics, industrial automation, and supplying manufacturing, supplying raw materials so that the people can use our materials to create. So there
Right.
are
So
many
there's
things.
so much going on with Ignomagine. So welcome to the episode. Before we speak about Abhiram and personal life, professional life, everything more in detail, this is the first guy on the show talking about robotics. We don't know where this episode is going. So welcome to the episode. Let's enjoy this one. So Abhiram, that was the introduction. That was the reason I thought that we both will have this conversation, and I think they've got a glimpse of what you do. So let's jump straight in, man. Your wife mentioned one thing when we were speaking, and she said Abhiram will first say yes to something.
That's true.
And then he'll go and figure it out as to what should be done, right?
Correct.
I want to know, like, one thing that someone's, someday asked you that can this be done? Or you got a thought that, okay, can a certain thing be done, and you actually ended up doing it, right? Can you think of an example like that? And can you speak about it?
So there was this instance where it was one of the swimming pool. Okay, what they asked for is that we need a waterproof some kind of a sensor. So all we have to do is you might have seen Omega watches. They're the pioneers in timing.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
100%.
So even in Olympics, they are the people who were supplying the that service, that they say that we are the people will record everything time. So even in swimming pool, what happens when there's a competition? People swim towards the wall and then they just tap it, and then the time records, the
Okay.
best time records. So the thing is, I was asked to replicate that, the same thing, with a different technology, because nobody wanted patent infringements. So yeah, that was a challenge.
Okay.
You are not supposed to use the same technology. You are not supposed to charge the same amount. Else we can buy it directly from them. What is the
Yeah.
point?
Correct.
So each pad is going to cost around like 3.5 lakhs. So the entire set into 8. So there is going to be around
That was the existing technology.
existing technology.
Okay. So,
So-
say that's about 25 lakhs to set up the
Easily, 25
entire
lakhs.
thing. Yeah.
So what we did was we actually I just said yes to them. Yeah, we can do it. I told them. And then people are like, we had a team, and then they were like, dude, what the fuck? Do you even have some sense to analyze? Will you just say yes to everything and then come? Won't you even ask us? Like, no, now I'm going to ask how we are going to do it.
So that was and what happened with that eventually?
What happened? We made it.
You made it.
Yep.
Okay. What happened? What did you make? And
So-
what was the cost difference?
The cost difference, the entire set.
I mean, if there's something you don't need to reveal, you don't need to.
There's
but
nothing. There's nothing.
Roughly, like.
There's nothing that I don't have and I want to hide. It's just like we made it with using a different technique and different sensors, and then we did our few AI programs, artificial intelligence, which records, and then it has a memory unit which learns. So we basically made an entire, that pad. That you just have to go fit it. And then that is as thin as this. It was actually matching with FINA standards, that is like swimming standards.
Okay.
So that was working very well. So we use different materials, even the border. We basically we have a workshop where we weld. We become blacksmiths. We become the guy who cuts plastic. We become till we become the programmers. So end to end, we don't outsource.
Nice.
So we actually had we asked them that there's only one condition. If we have to do it for you for the cheapest price, and if you want us to do something, then you have a big swimming pool. You give us a space. We did the trading there.
Okay.
So we are going to use it like a industrial space for us.
Okay, so you said, the space requirement was the trade-off.
Was the
Give
trade-off.
us the space to work.
Yes, give us the
Yeah.
space to work. Even you are not going to come and ask us what we are going to work and all. So that's how we solved our real estate issues. So, and then what happened?
And they agreed? And
Yeah,
they agreed?
In fact, they agreed. They were happy.
Okay.
We're not going to use this space anymore. You can
Take it.
put all your machines
Lovely.
and make a workshop out of it.
How long did you work out of there?
So it took around 8 to 9 months to
Okay.
make the project and complete and then complete it.
Hmm.
So we just hired porter, shifted all the other things.
Hmm.
With the advance money which they gave, we purchased all the machinery equipments like welding
And
machine.
just to interrupt here,
Yeah.
that was tested by a Paralympics champion.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
tested by a Paralympics champion. His name is Sharat Gaikwad.
Super, man. That's sweet. That's an achievement right there.
That is one of them. So it's like
Yeah.
what happened.
Hmm.
We could do it
Hmm.
in every entire set
Hmm.
for 4 lakhs, entire thing, including all 8, including the development.
Compared to 25.
Compared to 30, I mean,
25
we
to
have
30, okay.
they have softwares and everything.
So you basically did it at say 15-20% cost.
yes, including our profit.
Oh, oh shit.
Not only profit, including the machineries, investment for what for our future. So we need lot of machineries to build lot of other things.
So
it's-
that was one of the examples.
that was one of the example.
Lovely. Lovely.
So it just took a second to completely imagine the future, what we are going to have, equipments. We might need lot of investment. So that's the reason in a second I just imagined everything and then I just said yes. So
Okay.
that's what Ignomagine is.
Okay.
We just ignite and imagine.
Imagine. Okay, so who helped you think of the name Ignomagine? And was like the point that you just described, was that the seed of the entire idea?
So the name came like much before. Even like that was like 5 years back.
Okay.
Even Sumana was not there.
Okay. Okay.
So that was that was the journey where back in days I used to when I was in diploma and when I was in engineering, I never used to concentrate on studies because
Okay.
frankly speaking I'm totally against this education system.
Okay.
Because-
okay. Why?
Education system, obviously we know that whatever they give, it's all altered history. Coming to history, they alter it. And coming to in mathematics, we never had any such syllabus. In maths they'll say that what is stocks, what is share. All we were doing is just to solve the equation where we don't even know where we are going to use it. They never asked us to think.
Hmm.
They never gave anything in a practical scenario.
Hmm.
Believe it or not, it's like I was in 10th. I don't even know why I'm doing matrix and all. It's like it was like such a kid's game.
So you basically education didn't inspire you that much, like.
Trust me, because even in science textbook where we are supposed to study lot of physics, lot of chemistry, lot of things, but they were studying what is acid, what is base. I mean, you guys have to think that I'm in 10th standard. Technically I'm almost 16 years old, 14 or 16. I'm bad at math, but yeah,
Okay.
we are supposed to know a lot of things. Well, people in US, kids come to Shark Tank, they pitch, they talk about valuation, they talk about investment, they talk about shares.
No, I get that. I get that, right? So the point I'm going towards is, so you're realizing that you're questioning the system that we were placed in, rather. So what caused the change?
The thing
when
is-
did the change start happening?
Actually, frankly speaking, Adarsh, I never questioned.
Okay.
I actually, because I know for a fact that people who complain are the people who are weak.
Okay.
People who are
And there is a poster in our studio that
yes,
says,
stop complaining.
"Stop complaining." Just had to put that in.
That's true.
Yeah.
People who are strong, they ignore.
Mm.
And then they just live like that. But
Yeah.
there are a lot of strong people I see because they
Okay.
just don't care. They'll just whatever is given, they'll take it and they'll
Yeah.
get settled.
Yeah.
And there are some misfits who will neither complain nor ignore. They'll just do something else.
Is that you?
That was something in one of the movie. It was inspired, and then I tried to become the third person.
Okay.
I never considered myself to be that third person. That person, but I'm striving to become that one.
So that engineering phase of yours that we were speaking about, what happened there? What happened there in terms of getting these ideas on ground? How did you get that confidence to say, okay, I think I want to create, I want to build. Where did all that start?
So, what happened is, to begin with, I always, I was fond of, how things work.
Hmm.
Whether it doesn't matter. It has to be technical or non-technical. Even when it comes to cooking
Hmm.
or anything, I just want to know how things are, even the buildings, how they are erected, how we are going to, start, like how the machine works. I wanted to, I was just very curious. So back in days, we never had the facility of internet. So we used to go to, to internet cafe, and I used to search that. Frankly speaking, I was least bothered about porn.
That's the first thing. As soon as you said, as soon as you said internet cafe, every 15-year-old is talking about porn.
No, yeah,
Okay.
I did watch, but yeah,
Okay. On some other tab. That's
on some
it.
other tab. That's it.
Okay.
So it's
Lovely.
like you utilize your $10 to the fullest, because I was given for half an hour.
Nice, nice. On one side, you're learning. On the other side, also you're learning. Anyway, that's another conversation.
So that's an argument I tell it to a lot of parents. Like, no, don't worry. Whether your kid is watching porn or not, don't worry. He's going to learn something new.
Lovely,
They're
man.
growing.
Lovely. So you went to your internet cafe, and you said you're making the most use of the $10. So your curiosity is making you learn about these equipments, these ideas. So what are you searching for? Are you just curious, or are you on the mission to already think of some idea of your own?
So I actually, I understood that to build something, we need to know a lot of things.
Mm.
So I actually started with programming language.
Okay.
So I started with a lot of tutorials, and I swear, I had computer at home, but I never had internet. So what I did, I used to have that, CDs and DVDs. I used to just burn all the documents and tutorials.
Okay.
I still have those CDs and DVDs where we have web pages, old web pages. Even the website ceased to exist now today.
Okay.
They don't even
Nice.
exist, but I have their data. So I just
Sweet.
come back home, and then I was just trying, and then I could just make things work. So that was when I was in 9th standard. So I was a programmer by then.
Hmm.
And then I came back to diploma, where I actually went to course, and my father said that I'm not going to invest on you anymore. This is my budget. I'm investing on you, so utilize it. I'm going to give you like 20K. Do whatever you want. After that, never ask me any money. Because you are grown up, you are supposed to
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. So that's the reason I like my dad. So he never said that, no, you're not supposed to just go and then you are supposed to just learn. I'm going to put all the money for you. You like he frankly speaking, he never cared for my marks and grades. That was the best thing what he did for me. So I utilized that, and I went to course where I learned embedded systems and electronics, and then I started building projects.
Okay.
So for my seniors, I used to make projects for them. Even for my juniors,
This was during diploma.
diploma.
Okay, perfect.
So that was the scene. And then somebody said that, seniors used to pay. I used to
Pay
ask
you
them.
to do some projects for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frankly speaking, I never even had the thought of how to business upon. I never thought, because I was so involved and passionate. Like, give me something, I'll make it. But you guys have to sponsor for the equipments.
Equipment.
One of my HOD,
Okay.
whom everybody used to hate him so much,
Okay.
he called me and said, you are wasting your time. I said,
Okay.
sir, why?
He told you?
Yeah, he told me.
Ah.
Because you are supposed to charge them.
Oh,
Said that.
man. Sweet. Salute to the HOD, but I hope he watches this.
His name is Ravi Kumar.
Okay.
So he was
Salute, sir. You are the HOD everyone wants to have.
Like,
Ah.
capitalize it. Else, shut up and come and attend classes.
Okay.
He said that. Or better you capitalize
Capitalize it.
it. Don't waste your time.
Hmm.
He was the one who used to just tell me that. And then
Okay.
I asked him, sir, I don't know how to ask money. I
Ah.
don't know.
Hmm.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm just a HOD. Or
Yeah.
I all I can do is like I can take care of department attendance.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Let's
But
not
bet
let's not be a poor businessman.
exactly
Yeah.
capitalize it. He
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Hmm.
And then I started, demanding more. Some people refuse to do that. Okay, fine, fuck off. I'm going to get it done from somewhere else. We have internet facility. So slowly, what I started doing is I used to tell them that don't worry, you pay me. I'm going to get components. You don't have to sponsor for the components. So I used to charge them more
Hmm.
there,
Keeping your margin finally.
keeping my margin.
Hmm.
So that's how it started.
Hmm.
So that was my pocket money during my diploma, or like from second year. That was my pocket money.
Okay,
And my
so
father
never
stopped.
took anything from your dad
No.
at the point.
No.
So, just to ask you this, like, at that point where you said your dad gave you that 20K, and then it's basically you utilize this however you want.
Correct.
You're on your own. So are you from a very well-to-do family? Are you from a middle-class family? How's the financial setting at that point for your family? And how are they looking at whatever you do? I just wanted to get a context of that as
It's,
well.
it's like I don't want to measure. I mean the like monetary strength of my family, because
Okay.
if I say he's rich, I mean my parents are super
I know
rich.
it's a perspective,
It's a different
but
thing.
okay, let's not tag it, right? Of course, that's a good point. Like we don't know how to. But are there financial constraints or are there no financial constraints? Like that's what I want to understand.
We are well to do,
Okay.
basically. So
Huh.
it's like neither my dad let us starve, nor
Okay. Okay, perfect.
he gave us too
So
much.
the needs
that I
were
was
met
spoiled.
anyway.
Needs were met anyway.
Needs were met anyway. Okay, but so which means then he didn't want to spoil you.
He
He
never-
didn't want to spoil
That's
you.
the thing.
He wanted you to learn how to get what he has.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
He's like,
Perfect.
you figure it out.
Hmm.
That's what happened now. Of all people who like I have met, including my father, I spoke about HOD. I spoke about. I mean, I'm talking about Sumana.
Hmm.
Believe it or not, even today, I like that has been like a practice.
Okay.
Like it's not like there is nothing wrong in taking help. When we should take help, but you shouldn't take just the help so that you are just spoiled. That's my thing.
Got it. So just pulling you back a little, we were speaking about how now you're building things, right? You spoke about your HOD, and we were on the journey of figuring out how did that transition happen from just being curious to getting your own business. So
That's how the business journey started. So
Okay.
I started capitalizing it,
Hmm.
and then comes there was a driving school. Whom we know, the driving school name is Planet 21. People in this area knows them.
Okay, lovely.
So that guy, when I went for driving test, so it happened that I met that guy, and then I just showed them that I make these things. He was like, dude, I want something I was looking for from so long. Please come. And then he said, I have my test. Yeah, don't worry, I'll take care. But you come. I have something.
Okay, nice.
And then he gave me a problem statement in his car.
Okay.
That people are just, even when the car is on, and then the people who are learning, they're just again cranking, and then they're
Correct,
spoiling my all the, starter. That starter gear, they're spoiling it.
Okay.
Please help me out. Make sure when the vehicle is working, because that's old technology. Make sure when it's working, it shouldn't start. They even, despite the fact they do it or not, it's
Okay.
costing me 30 grand a year.
Oh, because the elbows are basically again and again they're switching
Yeah,
it
they're
on.
doing it.
Okay.
30 grand like that. He was
That's
saying.
his loss.
That's his
so
loss.
what did you do?
So he asked me to make a device in such a way that when the system is on, my device should think that okay, the system is on, and then when the engine is running, if somebody is cranking the key, it should not let it do. Basically, it is switching it off. That line itself is going to get cut off. So I tested it out. He gave me an order of 30 numbers. That was my first mass production.
Oh, okay.
So that time I gathered all the components, and then I understood that if I
Abraham,
make
can you come
more-
a little
Yeah,
closer? I think
sorry.
that is better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Am I audible?
Yeah, I think we are way better
fine.
now.
Yeah,
Way better now.
just-
Yeah, let's keep going. Huh.
So that was
So
the
you got order of 30 items.
30 items.
Okay.
And then there, that is the second milestone. In that, I understood that more we produce, the commodity price is going to reduce.
Okay, simple.
That's what when today the Chinese do the same thing. They produce like 10,000 phones in a day. Can you believe it? 10,000 a phone in a day. That's the reason they can like do it for cheapest price. So that was the stage where that was the second milestone. I understood that I'm going to grab something where I can get more in numbers,
Okay.
so that my margin will stay intact, and then I can get the raw materials for cheaper price.
Amazing, man. So how did that feel? So you must have made some amount of profit on it.
Correct.
Right? You must have made some amount of profit on it. Now what is running in your mind? Are you already thinking on a large scale?
Definitely.
You're already thinking on a large scale.
Yes, indeed.
And what do you want to create at this point? Has the robotic scene come into your head, or are you still like, okay, technology, equipments, where is the transition of this to the robotic scene is what I want to know.
Robotics happened much later. So we
Okay.
have already started and we have given our robots to different companies. They're
Right.
already using it on their production line now.
Lovely.
Yeah. So there's this Japanese company, even they actually use our robot.
Super.
That is in Gurgaon.
Super.
So that's when
But
happened.
how did that transition happen? That's what
That's
I want.
a journey from that journey. So I was talking about this, Planet 21. I was doing it. That
Correct.
I was still in diploma.
Okay.
I went one step to engineering.
Okay.
That was still long back. It was around 2014. So I went even in engineering. I understood that I gotta make some money. By that time, with that money, I've already invested. I have
Okay.
a terrace room, and then I made that
Okay.
into a small, factory. I have all the equipment and all. So I met. Engineering. I have a good professor who is
Okay.
to be very liberal in attendance. So he
Yeah.
used to say that chill out, don't worry.
Ah.
I had already informed him that I'm not going to come to college and then just study. Don't worry. Only when there was any internals and exam, I'll just come and attend.
Okay.
So I was spending my college years in figuring out, taking people's requirement and figure out what is the actual need for everybody. So I started with that was the failure story, because
Okay.
I started making products for everyday people. Burglar alarms I started to make. So security systems, so many other things I tried. Home products
Okay.
Bluetooth based and Wi-Fi based switching on and off your home automation and all. That was one of the major failure.
Okay.
I invested so much in that and tried, and then
These products, multiple products.
multiple products.
Okay.
That engineering years was my time where I was trying to figure out what the market needs.
When you're saying building for people, how are they approaching you, and is this just friends approaching you for something, or are these companies approaching you? What's happening there?
No, actually, I did not. That was the stage where I did not know the importance of marketing. So marketing was very important. You need to have your website. You need to have your. You need to do SEO. You need to. If somebody types home automation, it should just pop up.
Yeah.
Your website should pop up. You need to have an Amazon portal.
So you didn't even have a name of the company yet.
Not yet.
You're just making products.
Products.
That's it. Nothing
I just
else.
wanted to know what was the what was
What the market wants, and you're building it.
That's it.
Okay.
And then once I wanted to sell. Where do you think selling happens in an online
Okay.
portal? Where do you think where anybody can sell? It's a I'm just giving it's a small question.
Okay.
Let's have an interactive session.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Where do you think where people sell a lot? Any average Joe can sell.
What
No,
is
wait, not yet.
that? Okay, but are we talking to a customer, or are we talking to a
Anybody.
business? Anybody.
Anybody.
Where does
B2B, B2C, C2C.
Maybe at a home or at a office. Like we visit and like one on one.
One-on-one.
I feel like that's easy to sell.
There's
Yeah.
one more place where we can do it online.
Yeah, internet of course. Yeah.
But which platform?
Today maybe it's Amazon, of course. Like that's
Amazon,
what
you need
people-
to have your company registered.
Okay.
Where is the place where you can sell without
WhatsApp?
Even,
WhatsApp maybe.
WhatsApp, you need to have word of mouth.
Okay.
Friends to friend, friend to friend.
Network.
And
okay.
I don't a person I want to sell whom I don't even know him. There's no
Okay.
connection.
And what is okay? Where does a person like that sell? No idea. No idea. Nothing coming
OLX.
to me. Okay. Super. Okay. Crazy.
That was the problem. That was the thing I just found out.
Okay.
I can sell in OLX.
Okay.
So I just said that I have a switch
Yeah. There's no real authority.
authority. Nobody is going to ask you.
Yeah.
You can sell seconds. You can sell whatever
Anything you want, yeah.
I just said that the reason why I came to OLX is because I could meet lot of dancers because I used to make
Lot of dancers.
dancers.
Okay.
Because it happened that I worked for one of the HSBC mega event
Okay.
where the dancers wanted a LED costume which
Yeah.
just blinks according to the music. It's a programmed costume.
Okay.
So that was like they were inspired by Step Up movie, Step Up 3. So where in the climax you saw that the people come with all the dance.
So they
automation.
wanted something like that.
So that was the concept where one of my friend contacted me, like say that you are the programmer and they're looking for LED that has to do that, and then I met them. So I thought I want at least this is the thing where market needs. I'll get into that, and then whatever the products I had made so far,
You'd sell it on?
I'll just list it on OLX.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it. So that if any fucker wants to
Yeah, come
want
buy it
something-
from there.
See, the best part about OLX is what if I say LED costume, OLX has you don't need to invest SEO, you don't need to invest on website.
It'll give it. It'll give it
OLX
up.
has done for themselves so that if I post, it will come.
Okay, nice.
That was the
I've never heard of something like this.
that was the thing because budget was so less. I never
Yeah.
had budget to make my own website.
Yeah.
And I don't want to learn that part of the coding to do that because mine was entirely into hardware. So what happened? That was a scene where it happened to I met a guy who said that hi, my name is Dilip. I'm from Inferno Events.
Okay.
Let's have a talk. I thought he's going to buy it, but instead he did not buy it. He asked me to attend BNI meeting. He said, "Do you have a company? I'm going to invite you as a guest." No, I don't have a company. Create one fast. Like how? Create a name, something. Bring your ID card. He's the most dynamic person I've ever seen.
What is the name again?
His name is Dilip.
Dilip. Okay.
So he's also one of the member who inspired me. There are
Okay.
so many inspirations.
So he wanted you to come as a chief guest.
Not chief guest, like they have a BNI is BNI
Okay.
is an organization where only business, no bullshit, no network marketing,
okay.
only business people will
Like
come.
a networking event.
Yeah, people from all different businesses they come to a hotel.
Okay.
That was Ambient Direct Hotel, where early morning they come there and then they talk about their new products and people
Okay.
will connect.
Proper networking event where he wanted you to be a part of it because he thought like you're capable, you have these ideas and you need to be there.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'm sure that's what it was.
So he said,
Okay.
I told him I'm a freelancer. I don't do that. I've just listed on OLX. I'm just a freelancer. No. Create a company and come. It's okay. Just tell them that you are from this company. Later we'll see how we'll create a company. He said, first come. Bring your visiting card. No, I don't have. Print one and come. No problem. At least write something and come. But come and tell what you do. So I went. It was 7 o'clock. I was so nervous. Everybody came with suit. They were all suited up. That BNI is not something that we have a like Chunamuna group like Facebook. Startups Bangalore and all. There, nobody will do that. It's a real thing. No bullshit. People from
it's real shit. Yeah.
it's real shit. Where And then I don't even see that guy. The guy who called me, I don't even see him.
You've arrived.
I just arrived and then I
What's
sat
going on
somewhere.
in your head? Are you scared? Are you nervous?
I was so scared.
But do you feel you're worthy to be there at that point? Like,
Yeah.
you're confident. You know that
True.
you're coming in with something.
Correct.
Maybe you're not exposed to this atmosphere in the past, but I know I should be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was texting him.
Hmm.
Where have you brought me?
Hmm.
Who are these people?
Hmm.
And how do I even talk? Where are you? I want to see you. He said, "You are a businessman. Don't be scared. Just talk when your turn comes."
Hmm.
I mean, and then my turn came, and then we introduced ourselves as guests. There were 7 guests, so it's like every one of them has to bring a guest in every
Oh,
thing.
super. I
So that-
really like this.
That's the concept.
I
in
really
BNI.
love it. Hmm.
Yeah. And then my turn came, and then I just told them that, I'm into home automations. I'm into these things and all. There, what happened? There, 7 to 8 people were interested, and then they were just okay. Some few people wrote down whatever
Wrote
I
down.
said,
Hmm.
and then I sat down. It's just 1 minute. I'm supposed to do that,
Okay.
and then in the end, there will be 30 to 40 people.
Hmm.
Everybody were given a chance for 1 minute.
Yeah.
And only 2 people in every session will be given a chance to talk about their entire product,
Very
upcoming
nice.
product for half
Very
an hour.
nice. Hmm.
And then breakfast. There I met Dilip.
Okay. Okay. Finally.
Finally I met him.
Ah.
He said, see, I just asked him, why did you, why didn't you meet me? Why didn't you introduce me? He said, this is the first rule of business. Be very dynamic. Just go, then just only think about your product. Nobody else. Nobody is going to say anything. Even if people judge, don't care. Just sell your product. Just talk about it. And then he said, I haven't created company. I think I've done something fraud. He said, no, don't worry. Now you come back. We'll sit and then we'll finalize logo and we'll come
Okay.
up with name.
Was that the start of?
That was the start of Ignomagine.
Oh man.
Ignite and imagine. Just imagine and then ignite.
So Abhiram, how old are you today? Like,
I'm 27.
you're 27, right? We're both of the same age.
Yeah.
So, like, it's been a while since I asked this question on an episode, but I think I want to do it on this one, right? Treat the next, say, 10-15 seconds as a diary of yours, right?
Okay.
Treat the next 10-15 seconds as a diary of your own.
Okay.
And say you're watching this at 37, right? You're watching this episode at the age of 37. Now, that's the context here. But maybe there it's like the older Abhiram speaking to younger Abhiram,
Yes.
right? I want you to use like 10 seconds to tell that Abhiram something, bro. Like what or rather, what would that Abhiram want to tell this Abhiram?
So
I want you to connect 27-year-old Abhiram and 37-year-old Abhiram right now. What would you say about it?
So the 37-year-old Abhiram should say that never give up and never lose the spirit of what at any circumstance, any personal fight, or if there's any issues at anything which pops up, never give up. And then because of where I am right now, because I'm the pioneer in the robotic industry at least in this country, it's because of you. If you maintain well with the same frequency, I will be able to definitely do that. So that 47 years old Abhiram will be nice. So that I am also working towards it. Let's all team up together. Let's not lose hopes. Somewhere in parallel universe, he might be telling me, and I'm just synchronizing.
Yeah.
And then he just tells that for you to push the human civilization forward, for me to do something.
Getting goosebumps, man. Like shit.
Never give up. Never lose hope. Never lose the fire. Also believe in every faith possible. Don't give up on that also.
Yeah.
And then stay fit, because you are an entrepreneur. You don't have nobody is going to sponsor you for medical insurance. You have to stay fit, exercise and meditate, be as peace as possible, so that every time you change any decision, I'm the one who's going to get affected, and then which in turn the entire civilization is going to get affected, because me, you and civilization, everybody is just all are connected. Don't change. stay focused.
Oh man, Abhiram. With that being said, I think we come to an end of a conversation, which is a very small part of your entire life, but we tried as much as possible to put it
I understood.
into the conversation, right?
Yes, indeed.
You've given us a glimpse. We want a full movie as you go forward.
Definitely.
The first thing I told Abhiram was that when I called him that on this journey of his, I want to really document it, and this was just the first glimpse of it, right? So thank you for being here, Abhiram. This was it. This was what I wanted to hear from you. What?
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
And thank you, Adarsh, for really finding something good in me because and something potential in me because if I can do something better,
Hmm.
you might also be one of the main contributor because I've always been given right credits. One is my father and my parents, and then I spoke about the Dilip and Sumana, and even you are the part of my journey which will
I'm
happen
glad.
because this is one of the this is really motivating me because now that I know that I've given a podcast, I have to shut up and put all my as in the factory, and then I need
Yeah.
to do something because
You need to make
it's
it
going
happen.
because
Yeah.
if I don't do it, it's like I mean it's going to create a black mark on everybody. Whoever inspired me, when people should not even say that hey, this guy gave all such podcasts, all build up his all show but no go. That also should not happen. And 37 years old Abhiram is also
Watching.
reminding me that you're supposed to do it,
Yeah.
and that is
But-
really motivating because nobody has
Yeah.
ever acknowledged so far
Hmm.
that there is something that good. And then thank you so much.
No worries, man. I'm just saying this, right? It's you were talking about now I have to do it, right? If
Yes.
I don't do it, these things, I've given a podcast. Like in normal life, we say, dude, now if I have taken a path, if I don't do it now, my parents will question, my spouse will question, all that, right? That anyway happens. That's the everyday thing.
Yeah.
But let's enjoy it.
That's
Let's-
something which is
Yeah, let's enjoy
what
it.
the thing which is substantial is I
Yeah.
should not let my people who believe
Yeah.
in me, I don't want to let them
We
down,
won't,
go
bro.
down.
We won't.
I want to tomorrow others you should tell people that I made this interview and then this happened.
That's
And
the goal.
I mean if I do something I mean this is the situation where we all are connected so well. The
Yeah.
reason why you are giving an opportunity is that tomorrow if I do something, even you will be the first person who are
Yeah,
going to
of
be
course.
happy.
Of course. We are in it together. It's
That's
as
it.
simple as
and
that. Yeah.
yes, when you are when you have grown, I can tell people that I have given podcast to with others. That was
Yeah.
my pride. So we all have to grow.
We'll build our circle, man. We
Yes.
build our circle. It's as simple as that. We grow together, and that's what I said. Let's enjoy it. This is the start of the process.
True.
This is the start of the journey. Two 27-year-olds sitting across a table, discussing the ideas. What
Yes.
more do you want? So thank you for being here, Abhiram. This was episode 19. I've had a blast. I hope you did too. And see you on the next one. Thank you.